What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a new electric bike to show you. Take a look at this. This is my TST R002. This is a 20-inch 1300 watt full suspension electric bike. And guys, this thing is on sale right now. I'm here to tell you it's a great deal at $1,199, guys. 1300 watt rear motor. That means this thing ought to have quite a bit of torque, and it should have no problem getting up hills. Top speed claims to be 28 miles an hour. You know we're going to test that out. 48 volt, 15 amp hour. This is a UL certified LG/Samsung battery. It's got a range of approximately 65 miles. We'll see how that does on our little test ride. 14-day free trial. If you don't love it, send it back. 90 newton meters of torque, and it can climb a maximum of 25-degree gradient hill. That's pretty incredible, guys. It does have a smart app, so you can connect your app to your bike, which is really nice. Free delivery, typically within 1 to 3 days. 1-year warranty. Guys, this thing is awesome, and it's very compact. That's the thing that's kind of crazy about it. It's kind of a stubby bike, but it's got a really large seat. Back in the day, we would have called this a banana seat. That's not all, though. It actually has a seat extension. I did not install it because it requires pulling this backwards, and I didn't like the look of it when I lined it up. I just didn't care for the look, but it has an extendable seat and foot pegs that they sent with it that go here and here. So yeah, you could add an additional rider to the back with foot pegs for them. To me, it just kind of killed the look of the bike for me. I like the way this bike looks exactly like this. Now, I did say dual suspension. Obviously, you've got your front forks suspension, and you have your rear suspension right here as well. There's that removable battery with a dedicated power on and off switch and a battery level indicator right there as well. Really nice. The handlebars easily adjustable. You can go down like this. You can go up. You've got your headlight. Ginormous. Look at this thing. That's a huge projection headlight. Looks like it also has halo. You got 20 by 4-inch fat tires. This is an incredible bike. 1300 watts. That's a lot. That's a lot. Of course, it does have hydraulic brakes. You've got a 7-speed Shimano gear set over here. You've got a derailleur guard right here. This is a very compact and very well put together bike. Very intuitive. You got your shifter assembly right here. Okay, down and up. Very easy. You have your hydraulic brakes, as I showed earlier, and you've got this intuitive little panel right here for headlights. I think you just hold it. There you go, and the headlight should come on. Look at that. Yeah, bright headlight. Tail light, or is it just a reflector? We have a working tail light as well, guys. Does it have brake lights too? It does. Look at that. That's impressive, especially for the price point. Some of these bikes have really started going down in price. Guys, you even have turn signals. Now, you double press twice, and we should have a left turn signal or right turn signal, depending on where you're sitting. I didn't figure it had a turn signal on the front. But on the back, bingo. Look at that. And then you hit it again, and now left turn signal works as well. Hit it again to cancel, and you're done. Now, pedal assist up and down, these are dual function buttons. So double press, and you get the turn signal. Double press, it turns it off. And then down, 4, 3, 2, and up, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of pedal assist. So pretty intuitive. Headlight button, power button is right here. Plus you can scroll through the different menu things here. Trip and odometer, that's pretty much all you get. And that's it, guys. And your throttle, right there. But that's how much torque it's got, guys. Some of these bikes, they don't have a whole lot of torque, so when you hit that, they just kind of try to take off on you. This one spins the tire. Wow. No kidding. Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, guys. I think she's got some torques. You even got a place here if you want to put like a little customized license plate or something. Really cool. I think it's a great looking bike. I also love that it doesn't have your traditional spokes, like your wire spokes. This has like the old school magnesium rim. You know, it looks like a wheel instead of a bicycle. It looks more like a moped, small motorcycle type deal with pedals, of course. All right, guys, now you've seen it. Here's the keys, so you can unlock the battery and take it out if you need to replace it or just remove it for whatever reason. We're going to take this thing on a ride. We're going to do back road, which is going to be all of this nice gravel stuff. Then we're going to take it off-road over there through the ditch and the trails, see how it does going through all of that. Then we'll take it out on the main road, see how it does, and we'll do an overall final thoughts on it when we're done riding. You guys ready to rock and roll? Let's do this. Hold on, let me see if I can do a burnout while I'm standing on the bike. Whoa, whoa! It did a, are you, this thing, it just, you couldn't see that on camera, it popped a wheelie. Whoa, no joke, she popped a wheelie. There we go, burnout, and it still tried to do a wheelie. All right, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. So this is a wide bike, but it's kind of short, you know what I mean? I'm already doing 20 miles an hour, guys. 20 miles an hour on the gravel, no problem. Let me try out these brakes, back brakes, front, whoop, easy on them front brakes now, guys. I've seen a lot of motorcycles go down because they get a little squirrely on those front brakes. You gotta be careful. If you're gonna lock up the brakes, lock up the back brakes, not the front brakes. All right, hydraulic brakes do exactly what they're supposed to do. Suspension feels great. Guys, I'm literally doing 16, 17 miles an hour on gravel. And I think you can hear it in my voice. It's not nearly as shaky as it is on some of these bikes where, you know, you don't have the suspension that this one does. The suspension also makes it a lot easier to go faster on bad terrain and to go around corners on bad terrain. We're talking a lot of loose gravel here, guys. The suspension does an amazing job of helping stabilize this bike. This is nice. Now I'm on throttle only right now. We'll start pedaling here when we get out on the main road. But for right now, throttle alone, nice pickup, nice torque, not too much noise, and the seat is unbelievably comfortable. This is one I feel like I could ride for a considerable distance without coming back with my rear end hurting, you know what I mean? Very stable bike, even on some of these really bad roads. I feel like it's definitely controlled. All right, so you've seen it on gravel. Let's take it off-road. Oh, thank you for that suspension. Thank you. Thank you so much for this suspension. I'm going faster than I would normally go on these trails here. And oh, we just jumped. We just got air, guys. Wow. Oh my. Yes, please. Can I have some more? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Seriously. Oh, wow. Oh my God. This thing is a beast. Are you kidding me? I normally do not go through these trails this fast. I normally get the living heck beat out of me going through these trails, guys. And this is nice. Let's go over some of these rocks here. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, whoa. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, yeah, that was a bad idea. That was a really, really, really bad idea. Oh man, that did not feel good at all. All right, well, let's evaluate things here. Let's see what happened there. The bike, she's all right, I think. Oh, I scraped it up. I did. Yeah, I chewed up the. Damn it. I chewed up the brakes a little bit. She definitely got down into the dirt. Come on, let's get her out of there. Get out of there. Now I want to make it clear that's not the bike's fault, guys. It's all on me. We got some mud in the derailleur there. Here we go. Everything gonna be all right. My foot somehow ended up on the seat. I don't know exactly how that happened. I ended up, so I tried. Normally these things work out for me, but you know, sometimes you just can't predict what's gonna happen. I tried to go through all of this, and I was gonna go up these rocks, and then when I got over here, I was like, you know what? Oops, I'm gonna try to go that way, but instead, I ended up going into this. Surprisingly, the bike took it. the suspension took it, it ate it, and we started going over it, and then the bike kind of came up, and then I laid it down. I lost traction with my feet. I wasn't balanced, and the bike just fell over right here in these rocks. So I ended up laying about right here. So, you know, that's all right. It's not the bike's fault. All right. Should we try it again and see if we can get her done this time? Let's try it. Let's see if we can do it again. Let's see if we can do it again. We get a redo. Like I said, not the bike's fault. Normally, I don't go that far out with the bike. Normally, we come up here, and I didn't. I wanted to try to climb through these rocks and see how she could do. Come on. No, no, there we go. Yeah, yes. All right, there we go. Whew. Oh my. Guys, that was a bit of a workout there, man. Probably gonna feel that tomorrow. Let's get off of these back roads here, although I'm telling you, she does great on the back roads. Let's take her out on the main road and see how it does there. All right, you guys ready? Brakes hold on this downhill slope really well. And let's go. Boy, she's got some torque, guys. She got some torque. Uh-oh, what's that noise? Is that the... Oh, it's my front brakes are making noise. I hope I didn't damage something. We're gonna keep going, guys. 21. That seems to be about as good as it does on throttle. Let's see if we pedal. Let's see what we can do pedaling. 21. 22. 23. Nah. We're stuck around 22 miles an hour. That's gonna be a class 2 style bike. I'm gonna stop up here, we get in the shade. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's making noise on those brakes there. And see if maybe, see when I hit the brakes it goes away. I'm gonna see if there's something we can do for these brakes here. And I'm gonna see if there's something in the menu that we can change. All right, let's get back on the road. I played in the menu a little bit and I haven't found anything that's gonna help us bring the speed up on this bike. I also checked the caliper and the rotor on the front. You can see if I hit the brakes, it goes away, that noise. But if I let off, it comes right back. So obviously I've knocked something out of alignment. Don't let that be a representation of the bike. I dropped it, I fell in some rocks and some dirt, and obviously I've gotten something a little bit out of whack down there. I'll be able to go home, take the caliper off, check everything, clean up the pads, and adjust everything as necessary to bring it all back to life again. Make it all right. It's not a big deal, guys, just a little bit of noise. So 20 miles an hour seems to be the top speed we're gonna get out of this bike, whether you're pedaling or using your throttle only. That's kind of unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Ain't nothing I can do about it. I test these bikes as they come. I did play around with the menu because I did want to try to get the maximum speed out of this bike that we could, but yeah, unfortunately, it's not something that I've been able to find. I even looked around on YouTube. I did a little Google search. No help. So just assume that out of the gate you're looking at about 20 miles an hour unless you know something that I don't. Going downhill, I can easily hit a good 22. Not a problem. So it's not a bike you're going to break any speed records with, but ultimately it is. That's a big bump right there. And I always hit it to see how it does. The suspension combined with this nice, cushy, comfortable seat makes riding this thing super nice, guys. Super nice. Some of these bikes really hurt my backside by the time I get home. This is one that's not going to be an issue. The dual suspension setup and this big seat makes for a really nice, comfortable ride on this bike. See how it handles going around this corner? I have no doubts. This bike's going to be great. It's really leaner a little bit. Yeah, not a problem, guys. Not a problem at all. These are pretty bumpy roads back here. You can see they're not in the greatest shape, but the bike doesn't mind them at all. Nice quality bike right here, guys, especially when you take into consideration the price point. This is a very affordable fat tire electric bike. All right, guys, time to go down and up hills. Let's see how it does. Here's a big downhill, 22, 23, 24. Is that where we're gonna stop? Yep, 24 miles an hour. That's as good as we're gonna get going downhill. We're about to go up this big hill up here. We'll see what kind of speed it holds. Throttle alone, no pedaling. We're already down to 20, 19. And it's holding 19. It's still holding 19. I'm telling you guys, this 18, hold on, 18. It's gonna hold 18. Come on. 18, yeah. And we're coming up to the top of the hill now. So yeah, we're gonna start speeding up. 19, there we go. So 18 miles an hour, that's what I'm saying. I know for a fact that this bike has more in it than what it's giving us. I've been through the menu. If there's a way of figuring it out, I just can't figure it out. But this bike has more in it. There's no way that this thing can hold 18 miles an hour going up a steep hill, but it tops out at 22. There's no way. So maybe somebody out there has this bike, or you can figure it out. Leave a comment below. It would be of great help to people in the future figuring out how to unlock the top speed in this, because I have heard that this bike should be capable of like 28 miles an hour. So not today, guys. Let's get it back on the gravel. Let's see where the battery's at after running this thing through its paces, and then we'll give some final thoughts on the bike. So far though, oh man, it handled that like a boss. So far, it's an impressive bike. If you want something that can really handle some off-road terrain, oh, this is it, guys. I even laid it down for you in this video. Unintentionally, of course. I'm in the wrong clothes for this today. I'm in shorts, tennis shoes, button-down shirt, on-road, off-road. She really doesn't seem to mind, no matter what you want to do with it. The bike is just like, yeah, give me more. So this thing is definitely something that doesn't mind going off-road. So as usual, we crossed the 5-mile mark on this. There it is right there. 5 miles on the odometer. And battery, it's got like 5 bars. We have 4 left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's got 5 bars. We've used up 1 out of 5 bars. So 20% of the battery for 5 miles, guys. So that's not bad. That'd be about 25 miles of range if you rode this like I do. And guys, most people probably aren't going to be taking this out and riding it like I did. I mean, I really put it through a lot, guys. I did. I put the poor bike through a lot in this one video. So the fact that it's gotten 5 miles for 20% of battery, and you should be able to easily get 25 miles on a charge riding it the way I did, that's impressive. That's really impressive. So overall, my thoughts on the bike are absolutely phenomenal. I love the look. I love the styling of it. It looks more like a motorcycle. The seat is super comfortable. Nice, bright, intuitive display. I love the button placement. A little weird having the throttle on the left. Look at that. But, you know, you get used to it. The Shimano shifter works great. Hydraulic brakes are amazing. I can't really fault this bike. Headlight, turn signals, taillight, all for right around $1,000. That's very hard to beat, especially when you got the mag wheels, you've got the dual suspension setup. Yeah, you're not going to hear me complain about this bike at all. If you're interested in the R002, definitely check the link below this video. And if they've got a discount code for you guys, I'm going to include that as well. Maybe you can save even more money on this bike. Either way, at this price, it's an amazing deal. Thank you for the bike. Thank y'all for watching. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.